Can you think of any reason to be sad right now? I can think of innumerable reasons to be sad right now. And it's not that I just stay sad all the time by any means. But there's a real gift in dropping out of analyzing, so chatting about why we're sad, dropping out of that and feeling sad, crying. I've had a daily crying practice for years. I don't cry every day if I don't need to, but I sure check in to see if I ever check in with myself or another being, a friend or a client, and I check in and ask if I need to cry. If I don't know, that's usually a sign that I do. If I know I'm like hop, skipping, and jumping, then that's a sign I don't need to cry. But if I'm sad, if I'm anxious, if I'm fearful, if I am confused, if I just don't know, there's usually some emotional energy that's trapped in my cells that's not allowing me access to the place of peace and spaciousness and ease to cultivate the inner feeling that I'd like to have externally in my life. So essentially, daily tears takes practice if you're not used to crying or emoting, if you're not used to feeling, if you're used to being here rather than here, and feeling, being the mammal that you are. It takes practice. So you can press play to a meditation that I made here. That's me, kind of, it makes me giggle because I'm making sounds of crying, not the whole time, just part of it, to initiate tears, to help you land in your body, in your body, out of your head, to bring up the reason that you're sad. But usually we're sad for a reason that's super valid, like we're either grieving or we're confused about the future, or we don't know what to do. I mean, we don't know what's going to happen in the world right now. They're very valid reasons to feel sad. And I invite you, instead of just popping up and being cheerful, if you don't know if you need to cry, to try. And like I said, I practice crying, and I've come from a family of criers, so it's easy for me. But I'll cry throughout my day. Like I noticed I was getting dressed and just felt sad. So I sat down and was like, oh, now's the time. And I had just like a burst of tears for like 10 seconds, and then it was done, and then I felt great. And so I'm getting used to, well, I'm used to, but I invite you to get used to riding waves and letting the waves naturally go down, but then expressing them. That is not the time to engage this, because how we are feeling is influencing the physiology of our brain. So I'd prefer, and it's way more powerful in my opinion, to feel sadness than to analyze it after. Okay? I hope you enjoy crying, or if the meditation makes you laugh too, that's cool, because laughter also moves energy. It's kind of similar in a sense to tears. So laugh, cry, feel, and then feel the freedom of space to choose perhaps a smile.